It's Matt and Matt. We're here at the Babylon 5 press room for The Road Home. Matt, we haven't seen a new installment for Babylon 5 in so long, and now you get to bring these characters back to life in an animated form. How excited are you to explore this?
It's just really fantastic to be able to see, since some of our actors are no longer with us, it was really great to actually see a lot of these characters come back and be able to, their spirit can really live on.
And getting to continue in the animated format, of course, bringing back some of the cast members. I mean, that's got to be a joy, not only for you, leading the charge for this, but also for them to explore new stories in this universe.
Yeah, definitely. They were like a family. It was really interesting. Every time that they would do a record, they would ask about the other actor and want to know what's getting together. And I think they got together and had dinner right after they did like a final wrap. So it was it felt like a family coming together. And I know that was something that was really important to them. And we got that energy, we got that spirit, and I think that actually helps us to make a movie because it makes us feel like we're part of something too.
So this story in particular, we know Sheridan is having some adventures, jumping from time to time, place to place. What can you share about what you wanted to make sure we hit on or explored in this adventure?
I think that what I really like is it feels both as an homage and a celebration of the original series, but it also works as a step-on point for somebody who had not seen the series. And I know that we had some screenings before with other people who had not seen the show at all, like one episode, and they walked away feeling like this is something that they really wanted to know more about. It got them eager to watch the show, and that to me is like probably the best compliment I could have ever heard. It feels like we're bringing in a new audience, but we're also satisfying the old.
So I personally just did a binge as well for the HD remaster when it was on HBO Max, now Max. What surprised you binging this journey? Because I think it holds up amazingly well, but I would just love, from your perspective, what surprised you along your path with Babylon 5?
What was really interesting is, and I guess this is common when people binge the show, is I started to do research beyond the show itself. I started to look up fan sites, I started to look up other things about like behind the scenes, and I just found myself like absorbing more and more about the universe itself, and I got more into it just beyond the series itself. I became like a fan of the show just from my curiosity. Joe writes great stuff, and it just piques your interest. You want to know more about this universe and everything. So I became obsessed with looking up things online. I found a whole bunch of different things. A lot of fans out there that have a lot of great stuff.
And I mean, we had, of course, a conclusion to Joe's story with the 5-season arc, but into Crusade, we didn't really get an ending. And there were a lot of pieces from the Rangers and from these different stories that were left sort of dangling as threads. And I think for fans to get to explore more with these characters and having these people come back to play a pivotal role and not just bringing in other voice actors just because, I think it makes it that much more impactful. And would you say that it made it a little more comfortable for you to shape the story?
A little bit. I think it was also one of the things that was really, I think, dynamic and exciting for us was also the fact that we were doing an animated version. We were able to do a stylized version of these characters. So it was almost like being able to, we didn't want to do some kind of creepy, like super accurate, like action figure version of the actors and things. We wanted to actually capture the spirit of the characters and design them as their own thing. So that was actually the thing that I really liked. I felt like we were boiling the characters down into something that was just the essence of who they were, like their essence rather than the technicality of them. And that to me was just the exciting part, was being able to see that finished product. I think it makes for a fantastic looking movie, and I think it really makes for a great emotional ride as well.
Well, we're truly excited to see it and experience it ourselves. Hopefully we get more animated features with Babylon 5 in the near future. Please purchase your copy of Babylon 5 The Road Home. It's available on Amazon. It's available pretty much everywhere on the internet these days. But Matt, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Stay tuned for more coverage of Babylon 5 at ComicsOnline. I'm so excited that I get to say that out loud at a Comic-Con. More Babylon 5 coverage at ComicsOnline.